All right, what's up, guys? So, for the third time now, having to record this, I was trying to get the best light possible, yada yada. Anyway, so I haven't posted in a long time. I'll go through this intro real quick. This might be a one and done, probably not. It's just going to be, this channel's all about having fun, gear, learning about gear, and some other things that I'm into, off-roading, overlanding, trucks, stuff like that. Mainly gear. So anytime I get something cool, I want to show you guys. Me personally, I like to watch these videos, so why not make some myself and put some more out there for people to watch? Maybe somebody sees a piece of gear in here that they've never known about, and they're able to now know about it and find it and buy it. So that's that. We're going to keep this just fun and roll on. So real quick, this pouch is my EDC everyday carry man bag, sling bag, fanny pack, whatever you want to call it. This goes with me everywhere unless I am literally running down the street. That goes with me. This is in kind of like backup to this. So every day, out of town. If I am leaving out of my little town, my little city, I wouldn't even call it city, my little town, this goes in there. And I don't keep this in my truck like I would like to because I'm having issues with my locks right now. I have a 2017 Ford F350, 6.7 liter Power Stroke. Love the damn truck, awesome truck, but unfortunately, it was an XL model, and which is the lowest model for you that know or don't know, and it didn't come with power windows or power locks. So somebody tried to aftermarket swap them to power windows and power locks. They were able to do the windows, but they messed up the locks. So unfortunately, now I have to deal with it. Moving on. So that's why the bag stays in my house unless we go out of town, and then I put it in my truck or whichever vehicle or whoever I'm going with. Starting out with the bag, it is, well, let's start out with the pouch real quick, or the patch. It's a Dynamis Alliance, the Will to Fight. Love it. It fits the patch field perfectly, and I love the little quote. And Dynamis Alliance is a badass company. If you haven't learned about them or known about them, go check them out. This is a GoRuck 15 liter special edition. They don't have it anymore. I believe they call it a waxed duck canvas in the woodland camo. It's got a very nice soft touch leather bottom, but thick enough and tough enough to withstand and last and not fall apart on you or wear through. As with all GoRucks, they're incredibly well made in the USA. Zippers are fantastic, and that pretty much takes care of the bag. Everything is triple, double stitch, box stitched, double layered. The handle is just fantastic. You're never going to break it, never going to rip it. There's the back of the bag with the camo straps and some padding on the back. This is a little carabiner. I believe it's made by Petzl, but it's branded as Randall's Adventure Training, or Essie, for those of you that don't know. But it is a real load-bearing carabiner, so I could use it as that if I wanted to. It also has a little ITS red light on it to search at night for what's in my bag. Starting with the outside quick grab pouch, stuff that I need quickly or would need possibly quickly. Starting with, if I can get it, this bag is loaded to the brim. Basically, I could fit more stuff in it, but at that point it's just too much. It's pretty much, that's what it looks like from the side, full. So this is the most important one. It's a quick grab tourniquet. It's a rat's tourniquet. Just got a couple Ranger bands around it to hold it together. That's just one. There's many more inside. So in this little Dyneema pouch, waterproof pouch, I have the Pathfinder headlight. If for those of you that know what I'm talking about, it's a fantastic light. I love it. The only downside that I've found is that Oh, by the way, sorry, I'm not going to go into every pouch. It would take forever, and it would just be a mess. So with only two hands, not a tripod. Sorry, guys. I'll make separate videos for all the pouches going into them. But yeah, it's a fantastic headlight. It's got the red light and the white light, just bright enough. It's super light altogether as a package, and the only downside, it's rechargeable by battery pack. And the only downside I found is the battery life, because it's so small and light. Actually, we'll not put that back. Next on the list, another important. This is, let me fix it up a little bit. This is actually, for those, I didn't even know that OtterBox made battery packs, but I've had this thing for years, and it still works perfectly great, like it's new. I absolutely love this battery pack. It's probably my favorite battery pack, and it's perfect size, perfect, length and thickness. I think I got it at Best Buy. I don't think you can get them anymore. I haven't seen them anywhere else since then. And then, of course, with it, the best charging cable, I don't even know what you would call it, set. It's chiffon, I guess. It's an Amazon company, Chinese, probably Amazon company. I got it on Amazon years ago when I had this. Yeah, it's got every single cable that you would need for anything to charge. Old style iPhone, new style iPhone C. I don't know what you call that. I forget what you call that little one. And then USB. I think that's mini USB, and then USB-C, and then Lightning. And then I just have a couple of Ranger bands on that. And then, of course, the most important, inside a Bonfus, another weird company, random company, waterproof roll top sack. I have my Black Scout Survival Bible. It's not the Bible, but it's like a little story of the Bible, or a part of the Bible, basically, in a small little package. And then inside I have one of the Black Scout Survival buffalo leather wallets that he had for a while. I actually got the last one. I was very lucky. And inside I have a Grimsmo knives little notebook. So it's basically my little notebook. It's a wallet. You can use it as a wallet. I use it as a notebook with a little pen inside. I believe it's let's see. It doesn't matter. It's a pen. It's a nice pen. So I can take notes if I want. Something to read, after I'm taking a break. And while I'm on that, taking the break part, I will say this bag is for if I ever get caught with, a scenario where my truck breaks down, or whoever I'm with breaks down, I'm in walking distance of help or my house, throw this pack on and get to going. And I go until I can't go no more, and then I break. And when I break, I have something positive and good to read, and if I want to, take notes. It's very, very important to take notes, not just for reading material, but for things around you, things to remember while the situation is happening, important things. So that's a nice waterproof roll top sack. And yeah, it's quick, easy to get to. On the outside pocket here. God bless you guys, by the way. On the inside, there's their little, sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm really trying here. Their little logo patch. Go Rock 15 liter Bullet Rock. Of course, made in the USA. All right, in the top pocket here, we got my little ouch pouch made from, by Dark Angel Medical. This just has small stuff in it. Anything that's not covered by the main stop the bleed kit, tourniquet kit that I have that I will show you here in a second. Things like chapstick, tweezers for ticks and splinters, even some water for purification tablets, stuff like that. And then every little kind of bandage you could want or need inside. And a pair of nitrile gloves, another pair. Probably have like 3 pairs altogether. In the pouch below, starting out with, I believe this was from Black Scout. It's a ferro rod with some paracord and a whistle. Next, we got waterproof matches and a waterproof container. Very waterproof. Next, we have a chem light. And then my journal, Write in the Rain journal. So if there is weather, I can still write and read and not have to worry about it. Good to have. The pouch itself is made by Write in the Rain as well. And then a bag, what do you call these things? Is it on it? Lock sack, yeah, a lock sack for anything else that may need to be kept waterproof, like my phone. It fits my phone perfectly, or whatever else I need it for. And then some more reading material. I'll let you obviously know what that's used for. Only in the right scenario, of course. This is for emergency purposes only. And I truly do mean that. Okay, we're done with the top section. Main compartment. There it is in its glory. All packed. First up, we got a Spiritus design, or Spiritus Designs. I think that's what they're called. That's their logo. It's the little howling wolf. I think it says it. Yeah, Spiritus Systems. There you go. Spiritus Systems. It's like a little perforated pouch. So inside I have my triple alt design rain jacket, a microfiber towel, and a bandana. So if I do end up using any of those, they can dry out quickly. The old Don't Let Me Down S3 Salcoa survival kit. Quick story, or a quick warning. Beware of when you order these. I'm pretty sure they're still operating. I had to literally track down the owner to get mine. They took my order, and then about a month later, never heard anything. So I started contacting them, emailing them, didn't hear anything. 2 months later, didn't hear anything. After emailing every email I could email and calling every number I could call. So I had to literally track down the owner's profile. I forget how I did that, and get a hold of him and email him. And he was very polite, very nice, and said, sorry about the communication. We just are very busy at the time of when I ordered it. It's when the government, they take care of the government, our military. They use a lot of their products, and a few other organizations. And then, of course, us civilians. It's a very heavy season for that, of buying and ordering. So beware of when you order these. It took almost 3 months for me to get this, but it's okay. No worries. I ended up getting it, so that's all that matters. This will be a separate video. I'm not going to go into it in this video. Trying to keep every video as short and fun as possible. Another little pouch made by who knows. I think I got it from Canine Solutions, or I forget what that website's called. It actually is meant to go on a dog collar or a dog harness, and you can keep whatever you need in there. I sometimes, if I need to, I will use it for that, but right now I'm using it as a little extra container for, I'm not going to open it, but inside it's got like your pills, your aspirins, your ibuprofens, stuff like that, Benadryl. It's got athletic tape, medical tape, frog tape, stuff like that, a finger cut kit, and I believe that's it. Yes, I believe that's it. Right here we got, of course, my Boonie cap from Victos, Viktos, another great company. Check them out. Perforated at the top. And one of my favorite camos, black multicam. Keep the sun off you. Very important. Like I said, this whole bag is for me to bear down and get those feet and legs moving and not stop moving until I absolutely need to stop and take a break. Next is one of the most important pieces in this whole kit, my bleeding control kit, bleed out kit. This is for another video. Again, I will go into another video. Everybody's favorite tourniquet on the outside, a little Sharpie marker. I will tell you who it's made by, the pouch anyway. T-Rex Arms. They make a lot of good, well, did. I'm not sure how the company's doing now. I did hear that they weren't doing too well. I'm not sure if they changed names or changed owners. I'm not sure how that worked out. But T-Rex Arms, they had a lot of great gear, including nylon gear. This was able to be put on a battle belt, normal belt, whatever. Put this off to the side here. Probably won't need this, but better to have it and not need it. Again, another Black Scout piece, bivy bag. If it were to have weather, if it were to have weather while this event took place, I have my Triple Alt Design rain jacket in here, and Bubba is barking at me. Bubba, what's wrong, buddy? That's Bubba. Cash is his real name, actual name. I just call him Bubba. Bubba, good boys. You can say hi to all the people, all the watchers. Good boys. Say good boys. Say hi. Okay. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, between my Triple Alt Design rain jacket, which will... Sorry, I thought I turned it off the video. Whew, that would have been 4 tries. Which will cover the backpack too while I'm wearing it, I believe. Between that and the bivy, I have somewhere warm and dry to stay. And take a nap, quick nap or a break or whatever I need. Next, we have my water kit. The actual pouch is by Magpul. It's the Magpul Dhaka, small. It's got a lot of different water purification and decontamination pieces in it, and I will go over that in another video. A lot of candy provision stuff. Another website a lot of people don't know about, check it out. They have a lot, they're everything in water based basically, but they're the best that I've found. And then in the other set to the other little pouch, Dyneema pouch I have a pair of fresh, darn tough, the best socks, fight me, in the world. Another pair of those, and another pair of the best underwear in the world, which the name is slipping my mind right now. Waterproof, and nearing the end here, can of provisions, 48 ounce, I believe, 48 ounce. Nalgene. You can get this on their site, and on the back, the coolest part is it has endless information about anything water, how to treat it, the considerations, like what it looks like, what to watch out for, sterilization options, and it literally tells you everything you would want and need to know about water when you're out and about and not at a clean source. All right, so let me put some stuff off here to the side real quick. Almost done here, guys. Right here, we have a SOE, Special Operations Equipment. It's basically like a little backpack. It's got the, I forget what you call it, it's like a little sport backpack with little nylon paracord straps. Entropic multicam with the coolest patch ever on it. Black Scout style. This is for if, like, you know, I just need to go a short distance and I just want to throw a couple things in here and have less weight. And, you know, I don't need everything in here. I could just throw a few things in here, like my water, you know, rain jacket, whatever, and then move on. So just to keep it lighter than the whole backpack itself with everything in it. Finally, getting close here. We have, what is the brand? Badger Claw, I believe. Badger Claw Leatherworks or something like that. So it's OD green nylon on the outside and hunter orange on the inside. You can use it as a signaling panel. You can use it as a, what do they call that? A not destination point, but you know what I'm talking about. A sit pad, a kneeling pad, whatever you want. It actually has Velcro at the seams on the top, and it opens into a pouch, so you can throw stuff in it, use it as a pouch. It's got these little tabs on the outside, so you can convert it into a bag like this. Really cool piece of kit. So I stuck that in there. And finally, I think this is it. We have, of course, you gotta have a flashlight or two. Olight Baton 3. And finally, guys, another flashlight, Surelight. This is the Tactician. And the pouch. Oh, who makes the pouch? It doesn't really matter, but I'm really specific about stuff like this in case somebody needs to know because they like it. Man, I'll put it in the comments if I can, or the description. But a really nice pouch. Gotta have a multi-tool, right? Oh yeah, and there is one more thing. So this is pretty cool actually. This is the Pathfinder edition Super Tool 300. I've had this for years and absolutely love it. It's the best one for outside use. It's got the plain edge, full plain edge, no serrations on it, full plain edge knife. It's got a full serration knife. It's got a saw. It's got a file. It's got all kinds of stuff. Anything you could need for the outdoors in a multi-tool. That's it. And finally, guys, wasn't in the bag because I just switched it up and I'm still contemplating on which one I'm going to use. But I had my number one precious favorite knife in the collection as far as fixed blades go. That was in here. This is the Survive Knives Black Scout Edition, first production in 3V with the Delta heat treat by Peter's Heat Treat, the best heat treater out there. G10 handles, Coyote liners, just to me the perfect knife, my favorite knife. Bow drill, titanium bow drill socket that I probably never use. All titanium hardware. If you know Survive Knives, you know. Unfortunately, they're not in business anymore, but this particular model had the swedges on it as well, both sides. That was Jack's part of the design, I believe. So you can use it more as self-defense as well. Almost a 1/4 inch thick, I think. So you can chop with it, you can slice with it, you can stab with it, you can beat the absolutely piss out of this knife and not have to worry about anything. So to me, this is the best survival knife out there. I mean, they are called for Survive Knives for a reason. And then in the perfect colored sheath as well. I have a whole story behind this knife. If you want to know about it, put it down in the comments and I'll make a video on it. There's the whole kit and caboodle. I used to have a Sagewood Leatherworks belt. What'd you call that? Belt, not clip, but belt loop on it because it looks 10 times better than this Kydex one. But I like the fact that you can pull this on and off without taking your belt off, and that's why I switched it back to the Kydex clip because it wasn't here like that. So, but since it is my favorite knife out of the whole fixed blade collecting knife, I don't, even though I probably would never be in this scenario, pray to God, but if I were, this knife would probably never get used when it comes down to it anyway, but it still bothers me that it's in the bag, and I have problems with locking my truck currently. So for now, I switched it up to, let's see, another Survive Knives. This is an old Survive Knives 4.7, I believe, in the flat dark earth Cerakote and the brown or natural micarta, canvas micarta scales. It doesn't say the blade steel, but since I worked there for a while before they closed their doors, I know, because he told me personally, it's in that weird Bowler K890 steel, I think it is. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's super tough, super resilient, like impact resistant. Like it's a perfect steel for the outdoors, besides the point that it does rust and corrode easily, but it's Cerakoted. So for now, this is what's going to be going in this pack, because if this gets stolen, it's got a tech lock on it. I won't be as sad as my #1 knife getting stolen. So there it is, back in the pack where it needs to be. And that is that. That is everything in my go bag / get home bag, guys. Let me know what you think. This video was a little longer than I wanted it to be, but it is under a half hour. So that's my point, is a half hour. I won't go any longer than a half hour. As my breaking point, but I like to stay like 15 minutes or less. So shut up and end the video. Thanks, guys, for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace. God bless.